Hi guys, it's Alyssa hanging out on this beautiful summer day in New York, listening to WTK Encore. Enjoy!
Hey, what's up? We're back, people. We are
WTK
back,
podcast.
and we are already breaking stuff.
Already spilling stuff.
This episode is probably going to be one of my favorites because we get to talk to. Sorry, here we go. Let's put that there. It keeps falling. We have
Everything just fell over.
We have an awesome podcast lined up for you guys because we are getting a chance to talk to our good friend Kellin Quinn of the band Sleeping with Sirens. If you do know them, obviously you know how awesome they are and how awesome he is. If you don't know them, then you need to go educate yourself on what we believe to be really awesome music.
Yeah, great band, great dude.
This is going to be kind of part two from the last podcast because we started talking about like what's it like to be a dad on the road and be in a band and separating those kind of like split personalities. So let's see if we can get Kellin on the line. Here we go.
Hello, Travis.
Yo, what's up, dude? Do I sound like I'm on the radio right now?
You sound like you're in a bathroom.
That's exactly where I am. Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Nice. In Grand Rapids?
Ooh. About to kill a scary spider, dude, as we speak.
You want to get it? You want to take the time to get it? I support that.
I'm gonna kill it right now.
All right, we'll give you a chance just to kill the spider. You want to give us like a brief like breakdown of what we're looking at? Is it black, brown?
Okay, dude. Well, I live near the lake, so there's always really creepy spiders. This one in particular, ooh, it's fast. Like kind of ran from me. That was really creepy.
Is it now dead?
It's dead. I killed it.
Okay. Here, just to give you a little bit of perspective and contrast, I'm here with Danny, who obviously our drummer Danny. His brother his twin brother's in Afghanistan right now, working with a private security firm, and they have the Camel Spiders that are the size of like they're probably not as big as like your body, but if you saw something that big, you just compare it to your body. So he's had to kill what 3 of them?
Oh yes.
Nope.
You're like, I'd love to work for
out.
you and I'd love to serve our country, but no, you got to get rid of those camels.
I'm out, dude. Nope, not if there's spiders the size of my body. I'm out, dude.
Dude, hold on. If spiders couldn't be any more terrifying, here's what they do. They chase your shadow because they're looking for like a cool place to chill. So if you're running from this spider, it chases after you.
Yeah, I'm out.
That's actually real. So they're really not chasing to bite you, but your brother's friend got bit by one. He had to be airlifted, like he was gone. Not like gone, but gone enough.
They had to put him down.
So to everybody that's listening right now, this is the very talented, very handsome, if I might say so myself, Kellin Quinn of the band Sleeping with Sirens.
Are we live right now?
We're live. Well, it's not live.
Dude, all right. Well, right now, as we speak, I'm wheeling 2 garbages to the top of my driveway.
It's
He's a multitasker.
people are like, yo, I think he lives in like the slums. He's dragging trash cans and he just killed a bunch of spiders in his house.
Yeah, dude. Dad life pound.
So
Hashtag.
that's actually it's a perfect segue because this is the whole point of our show is dads. It's musicians who are also kind of like we're almost, I don't know if you feel the same way, but it's a little bit of like a split personality. Like you're out on tour, you're a singer of your band. I'm the singer of We the Kings, and we're kind of performing for everybody and playing music we love in a career that we never thought we'd actually ever accomplish. And then you go home from that, and like I don't know if Copeland is the same way. For those of you who are listening, Copeland is his daughter. He's got a son named Rowan, and they're not as impressed as us getting on stage. Like, do you feel that same way?
My daughter is...
I just hear trash cans barreling in the background.
That's me shutting the garage door at the top of my property area.
Nice.
And while I was closing it, I missed the question. Will you say it one more time? I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. Like when we're out on the road, when we're out on tour, when we're being the band guys and not not the at-home dad, we we try our best to play music we love in this industry, which is tough. But then when we get home, you kind of shut that side off because your family knows you better than anybody else. And I've found that it's really hard for Kinsley. I try to impress her as much as I can, and sometimes I'll try things that she's just not impressed at all. Like I'll bring the guitar out and I'll play a cool new song that maybe fans of our bands would really, really love, but I look at my daughter and she's like, no.
Yeah.
So I find, I don't know if Copeland's the same way. Like when you get home from playing in front of thousands and thousands and thousands of people and you get home and it's just like you and her hanging out, like it's tough. It's tough to impress your daughter. You're like flesh and blood.
Yeah, I think that time passes. It's kind of like an age thing because when Copeland was around your daughter's age, she didn't like anything that I played. Actually, if I ever sang to her, she would cry.
I'd probably quit if that ever happened. Like I would just be like, yeah.
She likes my new song Legends right now, though, so that's good. I think that maybe there is time where they grow and they go, hey, my dad's actually somewhat cool. And then as time passes on and they become middle school or high schoolers, then they go back to crying and telling you that you suck.
So what you're saying essentially, and Danny's having a kid in a month. He's having his first son, named Carter. And
yeah.
he's in the thing that you and I were both in, where it's like we're terrified. We don't know what the pregnancy, the birthing is going to be like. Is it going to be crazy? Is it going to be like racing to the hospital while like your wife or girlfriend's pregnant in the back, just giving birth and just water breaking everywhere, or is it going to be like calm and laid back? But essentially, what you're saying is that her? Is that Copeland?
That's Copeland. Yeah.
What up, Cope?
Copeland, you want Travis? Say hi, Travis.
Hi, Travis.
Hi, Copeland. How are you?
Good.
Hey.
Louie's on the edge.
Are you helping Daddy kill some spiders?
No. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, that's cool. I like that you do your part around the house.
And I'm skateboarding.
That is so cool. So hey, Copeland, let me ask you: do you think that your dad is like the coolest dude ever?
Yeah, I know how to sing.
You do? Do you want to sing something for me?
Sure.
Okay.
I love that you can see what I want. Maybe I can see all around the neighborhood. Then I know it starts. See it?
That was amazing. Hey, I'm going to give you a really, really good compliment. And you might not understand this just yet, but sometimes when you're an adult and somebody says, hey, I want to sing for you, or sometimes in order to be polite, you say, hey, that was really good. So to be polite, I'm saying that was really good, but also that was actually really, really good. Like that was, how old are you, Copeland?
5.
You're 5?
Yeah, from my birthday. A Bell birthday. I had a Bell birthday.
You had a Bell birthday? Is that like Beauty and the Beast Bell?
Yeah.
See, only because I'm a dad, I can know that. Otherwise, I would have just been lost. Hey, my daughter Kinsley really wants to hang out with you. So if you and the fam come down to Orlando, which is where like Universal Studios and Disney World, we can hang out and you can play with my daughter, or we'll come up and visit you guys' lake house in Grand Rapids and we'll frolic in the backyard.
Okay, I'll go there. I'll go.
Deal. All right, I'll tell your dad to start booking some tickets and pull out his wallet.
Bye, Travis.
Bye, Travis.
Bye, Copeland. We love you. Dude, she's really good at singing.
Yeah, I think that was a song she just made up. She likes to make up songs, and she calls herself different names all the time. Like, for instance, she's been calling herself Katie lately, and I was in the back seat, and she's like, I'm so good at singing, and my name's Katie, and I'm just...
I mean, that's pretty like on cue with us having to like split our lifestyles anyways. Like when we go out on tour, we're this type of person. When we're back home, we're this type of person. So essentially, getting back to like your advice, if I hold out long enough, like whereas my daughter might not think our music's cool now, or some of the songs that I'm writing now are cool, but maybe in like 2 or 3 or 4 years, she'll be like, yeah, my dad's the coolest person ever. But then they'll hit that teenager stage where they hate us, and then it will kind of it's like cyclical. So it'll always keep coming, back full circle.
Yeah, and then they'll appreciate you like when they're older, like when they're getting married and walking down the aisle, and they'll look for a guy that's like you. I think that's what girls do. They're like, they want to marry a guy that's like their dad. So
Right. Well, I
your
hope
daughter,
that
so your daughter will marry a tall man with really long red hair.
we're all nightmares, and that's what terrifies me. But that's fine though, because I can wait 55 years before my daughter gets married. It's no big deal. Hey, I was gonna actually put her on the spot to have her sing Legends, but I was gonna ask you: have you showed her the rest of the album?
Yeah.
Does she love it?
What's your favorite song on Daddy's new record?
I like Legends.
Oh, that's awesome. And is it gonna be all over TV for the Olympic?
Yeah.
Isn't that so cool? Like, there's gonna be like the most talented, physically built human beings doing their craft, and Legends is gonna be playing. You're gonna hear your dad's voice watching something that happens every 4 years and is like a monumental staple around the world. That's pretty cool. I mean, like, I don't know if you get much bigger than that. Oh.
He only watches Mickey and the Roadster Racers. If I was on that show, she would be pumped, huh? If you heard Legends on Mickey and the Roadster Racers, how stoked would you be?
I wouldn't be stoked.
You wouldn't be stoked?
I wouldn't be stoked.
Oh, okay.
So you retract that
You can
statement.
sing Legends on Mickey and the Roast Racers.
I can?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
She's like, but if some dudes are throwing shot put and I hear Legends, I'm gonna be pumped. So all right, so you have a new album that's coming out September 22nd. Is that
Yes.
Okay.
It's called, we have a record called Gossip coming out on September 22nd.
And it's really good.
Thank
This
you.
is probably illegal for me to say, but you sent me some of the songs, and
Yes.
and as they were being processed, and it was so cool to see not only a friend create great music, but somebody that was doing what they love. And there's nothing better, I think, in my opinion, than making music, like writing new music and putting something out there, because it's a piece of your soul. It's a piece of like your life, and you're sharing it with people, and you really want it to be good, but at the same time, you want it to be true. And I think we spoke about this, on the phone, a couple months ago, where it was just like, everything, as long as you do something and it comes from like a true nature, then, and that could be said as parenting. Like, really, to be a good dad, all you have to do is love your child. If you love your child,
Right.
You'll drive safe. If you love your child, you'll make sure that they're fed. If you love your child, you'll make sure that they're not, bored or sitting in pee. It's like, there's all these things, and it's like, it's really not complicated to be a dad. You just got to love your child, and naturally, the progression of things, you'll be a good dad. But that's how I feel for records. When you write this music and you're putting it out, it's kind of like you're birthing, 11, 12, or 13 songs on a record, and it kind of feels similar in a lot of ways to the care of a child, and I think that's really rad. I'm proud of you, dude.
Yeah.
I really am. The music is absolutely amazing, and you took a chance, which not enough artists are. I guess I should say some people are afraid to do it. Some people want to do the same exact thing over and over and over again, and it kind of leaves you pigeonholed into one area. But I think the record is like, it's vast. It still sounds like you. Your voice is getting better and better and higher somehow. I think you don't want me to sing to your music because I try to hit those. I try to hit those notes and I just can't. So I appreciate you for being a better singer than myself. And
my goal is to make a record to end my band's career. That was my goal. That should be every singer's goal, is to make a record that ends the band's career.
Yeah, it sounds bad, but it's actually kind of like, if you could write one record and be like, oh, we're set for the rest of our lives because we just wrote the best album that we ever could, it would kind of end the band's career, but also it would just kind of put it into autopilot and you would just go.
Yeah, I wanted to make a record that was it was like 15 songs, but they're only 10 seconds long each.
But is it like a concept album? So together it would be like 150 seconds.
So altogether it would make up one song. But when you put out like those teaser clips and kids go, "Oh man, I can't wait for the whole song," you could tweet and say, "No, that was the whole song."
Yeah, twice actually. It had to rotate twice to to fill up the Instagram story.
It's like an exclusive release on Instagram stories.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So I just want to say you're awesome. I love you for taking the time to hop on the phone. This has been really cool. We're trying to like incorporate all of our friends who are also dads, but anybody else that's out there, do you have any advice for Danny, who's a father to be? For myself, I'm going on baby number 2 in 2 months. If you want to come down and experience a natural birth in the water, You're more than
wow.
You're more than welcome to come and stand outside.
Is that what you're doing?
We are. That's the plan. So our birth plan. My wife Jenny did a natural birth the first time. She started off in the water and then ended up in our bathroom, just on the on like a birthing stool, and it was incredible. So she wants to do it round 2. No drugs, no anything, just absolute natural, and it was awesome. So that's the plan, is to do it in the tub where she's comfortable and do like a water birth. And I'm gonna catch our baby. We don't know if we're having a boy or a girl, but I think karma, because of me being a singer of a band and me being single on the road for many years, I think all karma is just going to give me girls. Like no matter.
Just girls, yeah.
Like I can do like the what is it, in vitro, the whatever, where you can like select a male and they'll still come out female. There's no chance that I'm going to have a son. But
you should do a natural birth with no drugs in a bathtub of Jello though instead.
That's interesting. It's interesting because, a lot of time when you're going through a birth, if it's a 4 or 5 hour birth, like she might forget to eat. But if she's in a bathtub full of Jello, she can just kind of.
Yeah, you could take handfuls of Jello while you're waiting.
Oh my gosh! You know what kind of grossed me out is like the mix of fluids. Sorry, I had to mention it.
I guess my advice for parents to be or parents that are already. Is to just try to enjoy every moment you have, especially if you're in a band and, like you go back and forth from being on tour to being home. It's really easy to get lost, like, in your head all the time, and to constantly be thinking about what you have to do to prepare for your kid's future or your future. 1 second, baby. And you miss track of, or you miss out on all the stuff that's going on in front of you, like the funny things they say or the cute things they do. And that it passes and it never comes back, So it's like, It's important to just enjoy the moment. I think that's my biggest advice I can give.
I love that. And I think if anybody's listening who is, not a parent and just, maybe somebody who wants to become a parent, maybe a person who doesn't want to become a parent, like I think that translates into any part of your life, with family, with friends, with work, with your passion, with hobbies, whatever it is. If you're just kind of present in the moment and appreciating it for what it is, and not getting down on yourself for stuff that you miss. I mean, dude, how many birthdays and Christmases and Thanksgivings and holidays or whatever have we been away from our families when, we wish we could have been there, but, our jobs kind of take us, places on those specific dates. You want to be there, but you can't kick yourself and can't, keep yourself down about that. Just, it was what it was. And when you're with those people, just make it the best that it can possibly be. I love that.
Agreed. I have a quick story to tell before you guys kick me off. I was hanging out with Gabe during the APMAs. Hi, Starlight. And Gabe's birthday is on Halloween. And we were talking about how we're going to have to be in the UK for Halloween. So that's like missing a holiday. I love spending Halloween with my daughter because she loves dressing up.
Right.
But Gabe's like, dude, I can't wait to spend Halloween in the UK. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be so different. I'm like, dude, they don't celebrate Halloween in the UK. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, dude, they don't celebrate it. They don't believe in it there. And he totally believed me. I just thought that was an awesome trick that I pulled on Gabe.
Hey, before you just said that, I was like, man, I was literally getting ready to look it up and be like, why doesn't the UK celebrate Halloween? We played a college over there, or a uni, and it was during Halloween. And if you're a male, Halloween because it gives girls the excuse to wear nothing and call it some sort of costume. So we were just like walking around. It was like maybe year 2 or 3 as the band started, and that was the first time that we were like, oh my gosh, we actually might get girlfriends from being in a band. Like, and they might not be wearing anything, but we could still call them girlfriends.
Nice, dude.
But here's an option. You could also bring Copeland, and have her be a part of your, UK Halloween, because it is the best. What did she dress up last year?
What did she dress up like last year?
Yeah.
Copeland, what did you dress up like last year for Halloween? Do you remember?
Yeah, Hermione.
You were Hermione, huh? From Harry Potter. That's right.
Yep. I don't even know how you do that though. I guess like the schoolgirl outfit with like some.
Yeah,
wands.
It's like a schoolgirl outfit with the Gryffindor cape and a wand.
Nice. Ask her what she wants to be this year.
Copeland, what are you gonna be this year for Halloween?
Draculaura.
She's gonna be Draculaura from Monster High.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be a
She
ladybug.
keeps it pretty simple, dude. She keeps it to like the things she knows.
I'm gonna just ask my daughter. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Kins, what do you want me to dress as?" And she's gonna say, like, we're at very limited words, so there's only about like 12 things that she knows that I could possibly be, and it'll probably be a banana.
Say hi to Travis.
Hello.
What's up? Is this Ro?
Huh?
Hello.
Hello.
Why is your voice getting so deep?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either. I miss you, dude. Hopefully we'll be able to see you soon. I was just catching up with your dad.
Nice.
Nice. Do you like Legends too?
He does. That's as far as he communicates, dude.
God.
One word answers. Nice. Cool.
Cut off. It's the preteen thing, getting ready just to literally not talk.
Copeland talks too much. She doesn't stop talking. Rowan only says a couple words, and I guess I can handle the middle.
Right. It's fine. It's a good to have balance with everything. Yo, do you think this would be the last question before I violently kick you out?
Okay.
Do you think that you'll have more kids, or do you think it's kind of like you kind of have it perfect where you have a son and a daughter, and they're both like really, really cool human beings? So do you think that you might want to have like a larger family than two?
I'm actually neutered in the human sense.
All right, that's why the voice is so high. I get it now. I totally
yeah,
get it.
so I'm not able to have any more children myself, but my wife constantly is pushing us to maybe adopt.
Interesting.
But I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to convince her on a dog instead, since we have 3 children.
Usually, that's completely backwards. Usually, people are like, "I want to have babies. I want to have kids," and they're just like, "I'll get you a dog or a cat." But
if we get a dog and the dog chews a shoe or goes to the bathroom in the house, then she'll go, "Oh, you're right."
Oh my gosh, you should go because it's amazing to rescue animals. So you should go to like a rescue house and adopt. Like just go up and straight up be like, "Hey, listen, I'll pay you more money. Just give me the worst dog that you have. Like I need like a terror because my wife wants to continue having babies, and I think we're set as the family as it is. So just give me one that literally cannot be trained. That Cesar Millan would just be like, "No, I give up."
Yeah, I give up.
All right, yo, I love you, dude. I know that you're there with the fam, so I appreciate you taking a couple minutes just to
you're welcome.
to catch up.
My name is My name is Starlight.
It's Starlight right now?
Yeah.
What happened to Katie?
She's inside.
Tell him about Chompers real quick before we go.
Chompers steals all of my stuff.
No, Chompers steals all of Mommy and Daddy's stuff, and you blame it on Chompers. Who is Chompers?
Yeah, you gotta because it's just audio. We need to know what he looks like.
Who is he?
A hermit crab.
Chompers the hermit crab steals all of the parents' stuff.
Even my stuff.
I'm filled with questions.
My stuff.
Is Chompers real?
Yeah.
Because I know you have cats, but I didn't know you had hermit crabs.
No, Chompers is one of her split personalities. Where's Chompers right now?
At the beach.
And where was Katie? I forgot.
Where's Katie?
Katie's at home.
Okay, Katie's at home. Chompers is at the beach, and Starlight is who we're talking to right now.
And I'm at Dad's house.
Awesome. Well, on behalf of you being possibly the cutest human being ever, we're going to let you guys go so you can continue hanging out, but we love you very, very much. And for those of you who listen...
And I want to go to Disneyland.
Oh, my gosh. My house, they say mi casa es su casa. You can come and stay. We have an extra bedroom. There's a huge map on the wall with magnets, and you can put like wolves and camels and trees and dolphins all on the map. You can have that room. It has a teepee in it.
I don't have a TV in my room.
No, a teepee, like an Indian teepee.
Oh.
But it also has a TV in it. So you have both. You really have your choice.
TV.
All right. Well, we'll work on you coming down to Orlando. Deal?
Okay, thanks, Travis. We love you.
I love you, dude.
Travis. Bye.
See ya.
Well, see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Like we said, awesome guy.
Awesome dude. I couldn't chime in that much because it was one mic for you and then one mic in the only
Running
other
it,
output. But I wanted to ask him, when do you think he's going to admit that his daughter wrote Legends, because did you hear that song she wrote on the spot?
That was good.
She clearly wrote that song.
I was trying to think of what song it was, and I was like, oh my God, you're really just that good.
Cool.
His daughter's 5 years old and like incredible at singing already. She's going to be a superstar.
I hope he's brave enough to come clean soon about that. Like, what if that rumor starts?
Could you imagine how awesome it would be if like our kids were just writing all the music for us?
Yeah.
We're like, trust me, dads, like this is going to be super hit music. It's going to be really, really good.
Yeah. It's like Ratatouille, like the rats in the hat doing all the cooking the whole time.
We're just the puppets on strings. Hey, we love you guys. Thank you so much for always tuning in and taking a kind of a peek at what we had. Also, we want to hear from you guys. Let us know who you want us to bring on the show, and we'll hit them up, even if we don't know them.
That was our first guest ever. We started real high.
We started pretty strong.
Yeah, we need a solid list.
Yeah, so let us know who you guys want to hear from, and even if they're not in Orlando, we can do what we did with Kel, and we can have them FaceTime audio in, and we can kind of just hang out for a little bit and talk about. It doesn't even have to be dads. It could be music. It could be art. It could be filming and video. It could be really construction, whatever you want.
Okay, I have nothing to offer there, but sure.
We love you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we will see you for the next podcast.
All right, guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Hey guys, thanks so much for listening. Please subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play Music, or wherever you get your podcast. If you like what you heard, leave us a review. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say, and please be sure to tell your friends. We the Kings is Hunter Thompson, Coley O'Toole, Danny Duncan, Charles Trippy, and Travis Clark. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at We the Kings, and check out our website at wethekingsmusic.com. WTK Encore is a proud member of Uncover Studios. You can follow Uncover on Twitter and Instagram at Uncover Studios for previews and behind-the-scenes looks at new episodes. Dave Kiney and Caroline Valentino are our executive producers. Adam Raymunda produced and scored this episode. Production assistance by James DiFrancesco. And a big thanks to you, our fans. Don't miss the next Encore.
Hey everyone, this is Adam, one of the producers from Uncover Studios. Before we let you go, I wanted to tell you that you could be featured at the start of a WTK Encore episode if you send a quick voice memo over to voices@wtkencore.com. It's super easy. All you have to do is introduce yourself with your first name, hometown, and a little personal message if you want. Then intro the show with something like, "You're listening to WTK Encore." We're looking forward to hearing your voices. Again, send them our way to voices@wtkencore.com. Thanks!